to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
all these good things,
all these curses,
all these blessings,
all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Is curses a good thing or a bad thing? It's always a bad thing, because people say, oh, it could be, sometimes curses could be, no, because a person with money, they curse for having money. They curse for riches. And when they'll tell you that, and a person that's rich, they'll tell you, man, I wish I ain't have all this money, because I don't know who to trust. You know what I'm saying?
Take precepts, stay diligent. And once I build this army, so now we militant. Yahweh Shai coming like a thief in the night. Gotta stay woke, gotta watch vigilant.
Hispanic people and Native American people. As a collective of people, are we in high society right now? Are we like the lowest people in society? We are. You know what I'm saying? Whenever and everything. Hey, why are we the only people that gotta rally up in the streets to tell everybody in the world that our lives matter? Do you see Chinese people saying, hey, Chinaman lives matter? There's no need for them to say that. You know why? Because they over there in the hood, they selling our people cat, rat, and dog. You know what I'm saying? They over there selling you boneless mouse wings. You know what I'm saying? That's what they over there selling, man, to your people. They call it dragon wings. It might be an actual damn serpent. You over there eating snake bites. You know what I'm saying? You over here think you eating chicken fried rice, you got damn lizard. You know what I'm saying? Anything. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Exactly. That's good though, but you know what I'm saying? They the ones that's feeding our people the scraps. Like back in slavery, they used to feed people pig intestines. And our people make it a delicacy now. Chitlins. Exactly.
I ate chitlins before though.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. We all ate some pork sometime at one point in time. But when you find out that in the Bible that it told us that that's not our culture. We're not supposed to eat these things. Why would we eat something that's supposed to clean the earth? We might as well go and lick the bottom of a dumpster. For real. So look, I'm gonna bring this out right quick. I'm gonna bring out a few curses that lines up with the so-called black people. You know what I'm saying? And you could be the judge if it lined up with us or not. You know what I'm saying? Bring out Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1, and then hop down to 15. Bring it up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So he said hearken diligently, meaning you gotta listen close. If you listen closely to the voice of the Lord thy God, read.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
Some of the commandments.
All his commandments, which I have commanded thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
I just asked you just a moment ago, it's the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans on high above all nations, and you bear witness that we pretty low. But the Most High said that we hearken diligently to his voice and kept his commandments, that he's going to make us high above all nations. Not equal, not up there with the so-called white man, not up there with the so-called Arab man who rich in Dubai, got damn pet tigers and shit. You know what I'm saying? No, we're gonna be above them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, read the next verse on that. Read the next verse.
In verse 2. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Verse 3, blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field.
So he said, blessed shalt you be in the city. Now, if you look over there as a collective of so-called black people, you know what I'm saying, we are not blessed in the city. You know what I'm saying? Our people living on Section 8. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they living on Section 8. They got daggone TANF. They on food stamps. You know what I'm saying? They on what's that stuff you call? Subsidized housing, man. You know what I'm saying? It go by your rent, income-based housing. Section 8, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You get SSI, SSDI, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. That's not living in high condition right now. That's living low. That's been what it say. That's not living blessed in the city. That's not like just living cursed in the city, right? Read that one more time. Blessed in the city.
Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field.
Now, do our people run their own businesses? I mean, like, do they like? I'm talking about like not just businesses, but like major corporations. You know what I'm saying? Because they always, even though they own their own business, they got somebody that's over them that they got to report to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We don't have our own corporations. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go hop down to 15. Because you bear witness that we don't do that. We're not blessed in the city. We're not blessed in the field. You know what I'm saying? We don't own our own corporations. You know what I'm saying? We got to get up at 5 o'clock in the damn morning to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Some people.
Read verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou would not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
And now he got to tell you what happened if you won't listen to his commandments, if you don't listen to his voice. Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these good things,
all these curses,
all these blessings.
all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Is curses a good thing or a bad thing? It's always a bad thing, because people say, oh, it could be, sometimes curses could be, no, because a person with money, they curse with having money. They curse with riches. And when they'll tell you that, and a person that's rich, they'll tell you, man, I wish I ain't have all this money, because I don't know who to trust. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if these people love me for my money or just love me for me. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. What they say, it's lonely at the top. You know what I'm saying? It's lonely. You might see a person with 30 people, and they feel alone. You know what I'm saying? So he said, "Cursed shalt thou be in the city, crying in the mansion." Bring out the next verse.
Verse 17. Cursed shalt thy basket and thy
16. Curse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Said, curse you gonna be in the city, curse you gonna be in the field. Meaning, hey, you gonna live in the hood, and you gonna see your sisters out there on the corner, over there on Martin Luther King Academy, selling their booty for $40. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see your brothers out there in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Thugged up, pants sagging, Glock hanging out, ready to smash any one of their brothers that they see if they selling on their block. Selling drugs to your brother, selling drugs to your sister, selling drugs to your grandmother, selling drugs to your grandfather. You know what I'm saying? Hey, slapping him. I done seen firsthand a young brother don't have no respect for their elder because they over there on crack. Talking about they making fun of the man. They gave him some bad drugs and he tripped out and died. You know what I'm saying? And that's cursed in the city. You know what I'm saying? Hey, our young brothers out here, they got the kid boys out here stealing cars, getting shot. You know, the high days. See that? In the hard days, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, so the Lord said that these things will happen to the Israelites, the Negroes, so-called. You know what I'm saying? And I say so-called because the Lord called us Israelites. Moses came and told these things to the Israelites in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? Give me the book of Deuteronomy 28 and verse number 64. Because where do our people go for salvation? They go to church, right? They go to church, they get baptized, they get dipped in the water. You know what I'm saying? They get dipped in the they go to Islam and they testify that wicked Arab saying there's no God but Allah. Nah, you know what I'm saying? That's not salvation. That's not what's going to get you saved. But that's another thing that our people go through as well. Bring that out right quick. 64.
Verse 64.
Salaki, give me Deuteronomy 28 and 28 and 46. Let me see. Let me read that one right quick. Yeah, let me get that. 45.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee.
So look, he said all these curses gonna come upon you, overtake you, and pursue you. And they always gonna be ever more on you. You know what I'm saying? Throughout your generations. Hey, from your great grandmother, great grandfather, all the way up and down to your generation. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna go through these curses. What they call the generational curses, right? You know what I'm saying? Generational curses is not the fact that, hey, we can't get up, hey, we can't have our own businesses. Hey, these generational curses came upon us because we broke the one thing that we were supposed to do, that the Lord told us to do, which is to keep his commandments. You know what I'm saying? Give me 46.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee.
Let me ask you a question. If you want to find McDonald's, what you gonna look for? That arch, right? Hey, give me 1 Corinthians 1 and 22. You're gonna look for that arch, you said. You're gonna look for that arch. That's how you, and like, if you see that arch, you're gonna know, okay, that's McDonald's, right? Bring that out right quick. 1 and 22.
Book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 22. For the Jews require a sign.
What?
For the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek out the wisdom.
Greeks seek out the wisdom. So the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek out the wisdom, meaning the philosophies of this world, brother. Not no black man, not no Negro man. Hey, but the so-called Jews, the Israelites, they require the signs. Now read that right quick.
46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign, for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So look, if you want to know who the Israelites are, pay attention to the signs that they go through in this world. You know what I'm saying? Hey, living in the low conditions. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you look up in Merriam-Webster dictionary and look up the word ghetto, it's gonna say where the Jews reside. You know what I'm saying? Our people stay in the ghettos. Our people stay in the slums. You know what I'm saying? Now, Moses was talking to the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? You say you God's chosen people. You say you're one of God's children. So what would that make you? Would that make you an Israelite, or would that make you a so-called black man? Come on, you gotta say that in the mic, brother, out loud, so the whole birds can hear you, so the fowls of the air can hear you.
Yeah, Israelite.
That's right, brother. That's right, brother. Now you gotta go into the words of the Lord. Yeah, man, because look, this Bible right here, it was told to our people. It was taught to tradition that, you know what I'm saying, hey, we couldn't read. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because what did they say about a so-called black man? If you don't want to find something out. Oh yeah? See that? That's all praises to the Most High, man. Check it out, man. Hey, because look, this is a history book about the Israelites, about the Lord's chosen people, about God's children, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So you look around, you see these signs, and you wonder, the answers is right here, where they don't want you to find it. No problem, brother. Hey, it's not me, it's to the Lord, brother. It's all praises. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Hey, brother, before you leave, who are we, brother? That's right, we the Israelites, brother. Hey, this is what we out here to do.
Right on, man.
All praises. Hey, brother, you be safe in your endeavors, brother. Yes. I see you again. What's your name, King? Keith? All right, brother, we gonna see you again. Shalom. All praises to the Most High, man. Hey, and this is what we out here to do, man. We out here to wake up the people. And we out here to call, to prophesy to the wind, man. Hey, bring me that out right quick, brother. Bring that out, man. Ezekiel 37 and 9, man. Call her Lord Yahweh, man. For real. Bring that out.
The book of Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 9. Then he said, then said he unto me, prophesied unto the wind.
Prophesied to who?
Prophesied unto the wind. Prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus said the Lord God, come up from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live.
So look, man, hey, that's what we out here to do, man. We out here to prophesy to the wind. Hey, prophesy to the ones that's slain. That's getting slain out here in the streets. That's getting slain and put to death in these doctrines, man. And their spirit is out here getting killed. They going into Christianity, they going into Islam, they going into Buddhism, they going into all these other philosophies of vain deceit, and their spirit is getting slain in the streets. You know what I'm saying? They are spiritually dead, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we out here to prophesy, hey, to wake up the valley of the dry bones, man. That's what we out here to do. And this is what we out here for. Hey, the elder just learned something today. You know what I'm saying? Hey, through the power and spirit of the Most High, Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, you worked at your job? See that? All praises, man. Hey, give me Matthew 5:16. He said, man, I knew something about you, brother. I knew something. Bring that out. And this is why. Bring it out.
The book of Matthew chapter 5 and verse 16. Let your light so shine before men.
So what?
Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
You gotta let the light shine before men. Hey family, I got some time to hear the words of the Lord and learn who we are in these last days. Brother, hey family, we gotta repent and keep the commandments, man. We gonna get put to death with our enemies, man. But hey, you gotta let your light so shine before men so that they may see your good works and glorify the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he said he saw, hey, Amaziah used to work with the elder, man. You know what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High, man. When you being light, hey, you draw people in. Ain't fish attracted to shiny things? You know what I'm saying? They go to the corner that gleam in the ocean, man. They swimming around the treasure. It's gleaming. It's like a moth attracted to a light bulb, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's like, hey, you can't go fishing. You can't go fishing without bait on the hook. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, your line's just out there doing nothing. You ain't catching nothing. Huh? Bring it out.
It's the book of Matthew chapter 4 verse 19. And he said unto them, follow me and I will make you fishers of men.
He said what?
I will make you fishers of men.
Hey, you said follow the Most High. Hey, when you following the Most High, hey, you keeping the Lord's commandments. Hey, you putting on the fringes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, not for to be seen of men. Hey, but you out here, you doing it to glorify the Most High who is in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Hey, people will see you from far away like, hey, Hebrew. Hey, all praise is Hebrew. I done seen so many people, you know what I'm saying, just off of wearing fringes. That's the bait right there. That's the bait. And they come in like, hey man, where can I get some fringes? Hey, this brother could bear witness right here. He saw me in the store. This brother right here, this brother Zach, man, saw me in the store. Was like, hey, Shalom, where can I get some fringes at, man? Hey, I like them fringes. They were just shining. I just had to come over and say something. All praise to the Most High, man. You know, but that's how it be when you be a light. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they gonna glorify. And now the brother back out here. He out here right now. Up here, hey, doing the priestly duties with the censer. he could have been doing whatever. God knows what. The brother's out here right now, man, playing with some different smoke. Hey, all praise to the Most High, man. Hey, can somebody give me damn. Yeah, give me as a matter of fact. Salaki. Give me the book of go back to Proverbs. As a matter of fact, what was that? Ezekiel 3:19 that you pulled out? What is Ezekiel 3:19? Yeah, that's the one I want anyway. Bring that out. Hey, Elder, you got some time to hear the words of the Lord, Elder?
Let's go get some cigarettes and I'll come back.
Don't get no cigarettes, Elder. Don't. Come on, Elder. Stay and get some life, man. Let's get some life. What's your nationality, King?
I mean, Hebrew Israelite.
See that? All praises. You know about that?
I know, listen.
So you heard?
I know that much, you know what I mean?
So you know exactly. So you know you ain't no damn black man.
I know all that, yeah.
All praise to the Most High. So you know that the Hebrew Israelites, who are they?
One of the 12 tribes.
One of the 12 tribes, and they chosen by the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, King, you are chosen. You know what I'm saying? Give me Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 12. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what we don't want you to destroy yourself, man, with the destruction of your own hands, brother. We don't want you to pull destruction upon yourself. Give me Leviticus 19 and 17. Bring that up.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 12. Seek not death in the era of your life.
Hey, don't seek death. Don't on the cigarette box it say surgeon warning. You know what I'm saying? Bring that up.
Can you do that one again, man?
Book of Wisdom of Solomon, the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 12. Seek not death in the era of your life, and pour not upon yourselves destruction with the works of your hands.
The works of your hands.
I'm gonna walk away on that one. I like that one.
Don't walk away, King. Hey, hear this one though. Hear this one though.
It's Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thine brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Correct.
And not suffer sin upon him.
Don't suffer that sin upon you, brother. And because the Lord said, hey, you the temple of the Most High. You his temple. And Yahweh Shai, he dwell in you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what if Yahweh Shai said, hey, look, I'm coming to your house in 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? And you look around your house, and your house got down spaghetti on the wall. You know what I'm saying? You got trash piled up in the corner of the floor with the broom sitting on the wall. You ain't swept it up yet. You know what I'm saying? You got dishes up there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what you gonna do? Ain't you gonna clean up, brother? Ain't you gonna clean your house up? You know what I'm saying? He gonna clean that up. You got 3 hours. And he gonna come knock on the door. He gonna be like, hey, I'm coming in to bring you this bread. We about to sip some wine, and we about to eat some lamb. You know what I'm saying? Hey, your house gonna be spotless. You know what I'm saying? So don't put things in your body that defile you, brother. You know what I'm saying? And don't pour destruction on yourself with your own hands, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, give me Sirach 37 and 27 right fast for the brother. He good here before he mob out. Quick on the sword. Right quick. That was Leviticus 19 and 17. And you can write this one down too. Sirach 37 and 27. Bring it up.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 37, verse 27. My son, prove thy soul in thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not that into it.
So look, so he said, hey, my son. And he called the Israelites his children. Hey, his chosen people. He said, hey, my son. Hey, prove thy soul in your life. Hey, prove your soul while you alive, brother. And see what is evil for it. And don't give yourself to it. It's a malicious thing to do, to take a cigarette that you know can kill you and put it and light it up with and destroy yourself with your own hands. Would you take a gun and put it to your head and pull the trigger? Would you do that? Would you just say, bah, and just pull the trigger? Would you do that?
I mean, sometimes I feel down, you know.
Hey, but look, we gotta turn to the spirit and power of the Most High, hey, because through this we find comfort. You know? Hey, bring that up.
Wait, bro, I gotta go get her.
The book of Romans.
Hey, brother, hey, make sure, hey, you know we got the repentance, brother. We the Hebrews, brother. Make sure you repent and keep the Lord's commandments, brother. Take the precepts out too, brother. Give me Romans 15 and 4. Whoever gets first. You still got that precept? Oh, bring that out there. Romans 15 and 4. Then you can bring back out that precept you was about to bring out.
The book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
So look, hey, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, hey, these things that was, hey, when we going through it, hey, we gotta turn to the Most High. Hey, when we want to seek death in the era of our life, hey, we know that we can repent to the Most High. Hey, didn't the Most High say in Proverbs, a just man falleth 7 times and get back up, but the wicked fall into mischief? You know what I'm saying? Hey, we gotta turn to the Most High. We gotta repent. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta not fall into mischief and keep going on and keep. You got it. pulling the pre. Yeah, I got a precept. Hey, hey, pull it out. But other than that, what you holding? Bring that out.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 13. Chapter 13.
Hold up. That's chapter 3.
Verse 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom. What? That findeth wisdom. And the man that getteth understanding. 14. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain of it thereof than fine gold.
See that? Hey, he said, happy is the man that findeth wisdom. Hey, you ain't ever been so happy? I don't know who it happened to before, but I know brothers probably can relate. Hey, you say you walking down the street and you see $1. It's just $1, but you happy you found it. You happy as well you just found that $1. I was standing in Wendy's line and somebody dropped $40. I was happy than the mug. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta keep that, you gotta look at wisdom like that, man. Hey, you finding that wisdom and getting that understanding, and you'll be like, whoa, all praise to the Most High. I just got me some wisdom in this thing. I just got me some understanding. Hey, that was earlier. Hey, give me Romans, Proverbs 8 and verse number 10. Proverbs 8 and verse 10.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 8 and verse 10. Receive my instructions and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. 11. For wisdom is better than rubies.
Better than what?
Wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it.
See that? So, hey, wisdom is better than rubies. Hey, when you get the wisdom of the Most High, hey, when the Most High gives you wisdom and He gives you understanding of His word, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's better than fine ruby. It's better than rubies and choice gold. To understand the breakdowns, to understand the scripture, and to understand, how to apply a commandment that He gave you. You know what I'm saying? I remember my first time bringing out the word down there on the loop. The elder Dewey was out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and that wisdom that the Most High gave me about fringes, I was like, man, all praise. Now He gave me the wisdom and understanding to apply this thing. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to bring it out and break down the stronghold on the brother in the. I guess his soul was just too wicked and he fled. He couldn't. Wisdom was too high for the fool. He couldn't open his mouth in the gate. You know what I'm saying? But what you hold it, King? I'll bring that out.
Book of Ecclesiastes.
Hey, brother, you got some time to hear the words of the Lord, brother? Come and know who you are in these last days, brother.
I would love to, man, but I had to go get my old lady.
Oh, come on, brother. Hey, you get a flyer?
Yes, sir, I got one.
Hey, check it out, brother. All praises to the Most High, man. We the Israelites. We gotta repent and keep the commandments, man. We'll bring that out.
Book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 1 and verse 1. All wisdom cometh from the Lord.
Who?
All wisdom cometh from the Lord, and is with Him forever. And is with Him forever. I'm gonna jump down 4. Wisdom have been created before all things, and the understanding of prudence from everlasting. The word of the Most High God is the fountain of wisdom.
The what?
It's the fountain of wisdom.
It's the water fountain.
It's the fountain of wisdom.
That's a sprinkler.
It's the fountain of wisdom.
It's a thirst quencher.
It's the fountain of wisdom, and her ways are her ways are everlasting commandments.
And her ways is an everlasting commandment, man. Hey, wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Hey, wisdom. Hey, all wisdom comes from the Most High, man. Hey, so you should be happy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you should be in great mirth and joyful when the Most High give you this wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just like when you get that success in the world. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you get that promotion on the job. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Most High brought you to that lower state. Hey, bring that out in Sirach number 2. The second chapter, verse 5, man. Bring that out.
The book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
For gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity.
Come hear the words of the Lord, brother. See? Ignorance, man.
God, Salaki. The book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. What? Take cheerfully. And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
Patient when I changed to a lower state. Remember when the Most High brought you to that lower state, when you ain't had no money, when you was down in the slums, you couldn't get a job. Hey, your kids crying and you're going through it with your rib. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got no job and you can't provide. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? He gave you that job. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, the Most High, provides for you a way to survive, to get that light bill paid, to get that astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all nations. Whether he gonna lead you, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he led you. He was led into captivity.
Do this help y'all in court to pay y'all rent?
Yeah, it keep us out of court. They keep it, and then guess what? And it makes us keep a job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Where you work at?
Where I work at Love's. I work at Love's.
At Lowe's?
You say what?
You preach this at Lowe's?
I preach it at Love's all the time. Hey, when it comes about, I preach the word in season, out of season, whether it's instant or not, whether it's convenient or not for me. You know what I'm saying? Because God, I fear the Most High. At the end of the day, the Lord gives and He take away.
Y'all here every Saturday?
Yeah, every Saturday, brother.
I'll bring some more with me next time.
Bring some. Bring some, brother. Hey, shalom, brother. Shalom, brother. Hey, and remember, brother, hey, we the Israelites, brother. We ain't Muslims, brother, because we ain't slaves to them no more. We got to unite upon the commandments, brother. All praise to the Most High, man. Hey, let me see something right quick. Yeah, bring that second address out still, because he's talking about that the noble Unholy prophesied that how. Hey, yeah, read that out right there too. Read that out, Muslims. Hey, when did this come out? Because he said he a Muslim. You know what I'm saying? He said this, and it was called Muslims. Bring that out.
Muslims are people who practice the religion of Islam.
The what of Islam?
The religion of Islam. He just said he don't practice the religion.
He said he don't practice the religion, but he a Muslim. He a Moor, which is a large, what the Romans said, hey, you're a large waste. You're a large area of waste. Read that out.
Founded by Muhammad.
Founded by who?
Founded by Muhammad.
See?
In the AD 600, the term Muslim comes from the Arabic word Muslim.
See that? The Arabic, see? He just confounded himself. That's why Islam is finished in its confusion. Read it out.
Meaning a believer in Islam.
Meaning you are a believer in Islam. So if you are more and you study and practice I don't study the religion, but you read the Quran, which is guess what? Which is made by the Muslims. And guess what that means? That make you a study. That's your religion. That makes more being a religion. Man, people be confused. Got some more. Yeah. Just sit on that. Drop that. But bring out that because he said that the Unholy guy prophesied that it was going to be chips and you can't move this and that. The Most High prophesied about that. He put that out in Revelation about the Quran. You know what I'm saying? It's a spiritual thing. It's a physical thing as well. Bring that out though. We ain't into all that. You know what I'm saying? Bring that out.
The book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword.
With the what?
With the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great.
17. I mean,
the book of 2nd Ezra.
He said we ain't gonna be able to go into those cities, and we ain't got the chip. We ain't gonna be able to buy this, and we ain't got the chip. Bring it up.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city. I'm gonna read from top. Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Hey, look, and this was prophesied. from extras, man. You know what I'm saying? That these things will happen. You know what I'm saying? A man gonna desire to go to another city, ain't gonna be able to go to another city. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's gonna be a famine. You know what I'm saying? Hey, these things that they got from the Bible, from the words of the Most High God. Man, look, I'm about to I digress on this. It's cause somebody give me the book. So like other soul right fast. Somebody give me the book of Psalms, chapter 104 and verse 35. Shalom, right? That's Psalms 119 and verse number 172. 104 and 35.
The book of Psalms, chapter 104 and verse 35. Let the sinners be consumed out of the earth, and let the wicked be no more.
Let the sinners what?
Let the sinners be consumed out of the earth.
What's going to happen to the sinners?
Let the sinners be consumed out of the earth.
What's going to happen to the 2/3?
Let the sinners be consumed out of the earth.
What's going to happen to the Edomites?
Let the sinners be consumed out of the earth.
What's going to happen to the Sodomites?
Let the sinners be consumed out of the earth, and let the wicked be no more.
And let the what?
And let the wicked be no more.
What is Ishmael?
And let the wicked be no more.
What is the Hamite?
And let the wicked be no more.
What is the Moabite?
Let the wicked be no more. Bless thou the Lord, O my soul, praise ye the Lord.
You got it. Hey, all praise to the Most High. Give me this right here. 119 and verse 172. This should be like toward the end. 172. 119 and verse 172. Oh, you right. Bring that out.
It's the book of Psalms.
So like, yup, start. Start at verse 7.
It's the book of Psalms, verse 119. Chapter 119 and verse 170. Let my supplication come before thee. Deliver me according to thy word. Verse 171. My lips shall utter praise when thou hast taught me thy statutes. Verse 172. My tongue shall speak of thy word, for all thy commandments are righteous.
All thy commandments are what?
For all thy commandments,
What's the Lord's word?
for all thy commandments are righteous. 173. Let thine hand help me, for I have chosen thy prophets. Thy precepts. From the top. Let thine hand help me, for I have chosen thy precepts.
And with that, hey, Kwame Stroller.